Hi everyone, my name is Jane and I am your finance doctor. Previously, I've shared my 7 steps to success applicable to your health, finance, or relationship matters. Step number 1 of my 7 steps to success is knowing the facts and knowing the truth. And today I will talk about not only the famous law of attraction, but the other laws of the universe that you should know about. Why is that? Because there are implications of not knowing them and not going with the natural flow. So stop fighting and learn them so you'll have a more harmonious life. In this video, I will read the 10 of the 50 laws that I shared in my book, The Finance Doctor's Tips and Tricks. What you don't know can hurt you. And in this video, I will talk about the law of commitment, the law of new beginnings, the law of experience, the law of unconditional love, the law of reincarnation and karma, the law of harmony, the law of wisdom, the law of Dharmic Direction, the law of personal return, and the law of one. So the first one is the law of commitment. When you become clear on your intent, making a decision and obligating yourself to a task or a belief, everything will begin to fall into place if your direction is in harmony with the universe as it relates to your purpose. The key to this power is not to have indecisiveness at all. And the more your emotional desire, the more power you give to those on the other side who can assist you more rapidly than manifestation. The law of new beginnings. It says that we all have major life turning points. There is a break in the energy wave pattern and a complete change will result. Everything is affected by this change and flux. Some things to a lesser degree than others. An example would be a traumatic tragedy, such as the death of a loved one, a religious conversion, a point in therapy when something clicks, and from that time on, the patient begins to get well. And the last one, a mother giving birth to a baby. The law of experience. New information entering your mind destroys previous information of a similar nature once a pathway of information has been established in your brain. That viewpoint will prevail unless new information come in to destroy and replace it. For example, if you fall off a horse and hurt yourself, and that's the end of your experience with horses, then your experience has been programmed negatively. That's why instructors always encourage riders to climb back on the horse immediately after falling off. You need new, fresh input to erase the trauma of the fall. Law of unconditional love. The expression of unconditional love will eventually result in harmony. Unconditional love is not romantic love. It is the acceptance of others without judgment or expectations. It's the total acceptance of others without an attempt to change the law of unconditional love. If you go out of your way to express unconditional love, you automatically rise above fear. As you transcend your fear, you automatically open to the expression of unconditional love. Number 5, the law of reincarnation and karma. Until you have resolved your karma and fulfilled your dharma, dharma is the principle that orders the universe, you will continue to reincarnate into sequential lifetimes upon the earth. Neither God nor the lords of karma bestow suffering upon you during these lives. You and you alone decide what you most need to learn in your earthly sojourn. During your earthly sojourn, you seek out other souls, often with shared histories and with karmic configurations matching your needs. Whenever you act with intention, you create karma. Actions are thoughts, emotions, words, and deeds, while the motive, desire, and intent lie behind each. These harmonious acts must be balanced during this life or a future lifetime. They are rooted in fear-based emotions which must be resolved before you can release yourself from the wheel of the reincarnation. You return lifetime after lifetime to test yourself to see if you have learned your lessons. Until you can go through an entire lifetime with total involvement and no disharmonious attachment whatsoever, you will continue to reincarnate. When you can live a life of perfect harmony, liberation will follow. Law of harmony. This law supersedes upon even the fundamental law of karma, for it is the supreme potential of balance. The purpose of karma is to attain harmony. If you throw a rock into a pond, you disturb the harmony of the pond. You are the cause, and the effect is the splash and the ripples that flow out and back until the harmony is restored. Similarly, your disharmonious karmic actions flow out into the universe and back upon you, lifetime after lifetime, until eventually your harmony is restored. So as you experience your life, you and the entire universe are experiencing the karmic ripples which will eventually result in harmony. When you live the life of harmony, you become free from the wheel of reincarnation. Law of wisdom. Wisdom erases karma. If you have the wisdom to learn your lesson through wisdom and love, you can mitigate your suffering. Sadly, though, we seem to learn fastest through pain, when we directly experience the consequences of our actions. When you move toward a predestined test in your life and you have the wisdom to proceed with harmony, you can mitigate the traumatic impact of the event. For example, in your previous life, you were married to a soul whom you left for another. Before you were born into your current life, you agreed to be left by your mate under the same circumstances. This will allow you to balance your karma and directly experience the pain of abandonment. If through your wisdom and master of life awareness, it would be easy for you to detach from the relationship with love, you will ease the pain of parting while almost passing your test. Wisdom will have erased the karma. Law of Dharmic Direction. It says that you have within you a guiding principle, which is your duty to yourself and society. The secret is to listen to your inner direction, which will direct you to fulfill your dharma and resolve your karma. Law of Personal Return. This law is another way to view karma. Some people prefer it. If you think negatively of someone or send hateful thoughts to them, the thoughts may harm the person, but in due course they will return to the sender as sent. The same is true for disharmonious deeds. The good news is the law of personal return also works in reverse. The positive acts, words, and deeds will be returned to the sender. The law of one. Every soul living in this carnate is connected at the level of collective unconscious, deep within the higher self. We are all part of the energy gestalt of God, and because we are part of God, we are God. It is the goal of the gestalt to move the energy forward, creating more energy. So in living harmoniously, we each increase our vibrational rate. I lost it. Sorry. So in living harmoniously, we each increase our vibrational rate and intensify the vibration of the entire gestalt. When we are disharmonious, we decrease the vibration of the entire gestalt. Because we are one, everything we think, say, and do, as well as the motive, intent, and desire behind our action, affects every other soul. So those are the 10 laws of the universe, and later on I will share the other 10. There are, in my book, there are I think I shared 50 laws. Anyway, again, my name is Jane, your finance doctor, and I can be reached at info@thefinancedr.com or call our office at 407-520-3586.